teas in a pod, yeah, we're taking a ride. Tombi and Tam got the mic open wide. Talking TV, talking news, spilling tea in the blues with some movie reviews and a laugh or two. From big screen dreams to our daily schemes, moves, pets, and holiday themes. Poppy and Rosie barking in the back. Cosmo, Yarny, Salem on the cat attack. So grab a seat, let's chat a lot. You never know what we've got. Two voices, one vibe, come along for the ride. It's two teas in a pod, let's get it on.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, ladies, gents. Welcome to Two Teas in a Pod with me, the Tombi.
And me, the Tam.
And the Tamafree. My good God, I am absolutely fucking ballbag today. I'm knackered. I don't know about you, Tam, but I am fucking knackered.
I've been knackered since we come back off holiday.
Yeah, to be honest, a lot of it is still recovering from the holiday, which was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I'm still gutted we had to come home, to be honest. I am still gutted we had to come home, but so last night I did my some exclusive time over on Rumble because it's the exclusive Friday gaming session until midnight. Then popped into Beelzebub 7 o'clock this morning. For just a little over an hour, I had to deal with some stuff. Then I've been doing DIY all day. Sanding walls, painting walls, putting sockets in. Where's my phone? Fuck. I left my phone downstairs, I think. Ugh, shit.
Don't know.
I was going to show the pictures of how far I've progressed. I wonder if Google's done something clever where I can see my photos. I normally can. But I did disconnect Google Drive from my phone because it was just pissing me off in the end. But yeah, it's been a long day. I was still wiring sockets at what, 4? 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was almost
late.
5.
Yeah, I was going to say it was 5 o'clock by the time I actually finished. So essentially from, say, 8:30 this morning, 9 o'clock, all the way through to 5 o'clock, sanding, painting, cutting holes in plasterboard, running cables, installing new electrics. Yeah, I'm a bit fucking broken now. I'm a bit fucking broken.
You're always broken.
Yeah, but the thing is that between you, the kids, and the grandkids, you all made me so old. I mean, look at my face. I haven't got a young man's face anymore. Mind you say that, I am old as shit.
You didn't have a young man's face
Do
when we
you know
got
what?
together.
Do you know what? I think I'm just going to blame the grandkids for how old I am. Oh, look, there's Charlotte.
But when we got together, everybody thought I was younger than you.
Cheeky bitch.
What's that?
Charlotte, Grandad, you are old.
Yeah, my headphones are doing it again. I don't know.
It's going to be the Bluetooth adapter. So what I need to do is I need to grab a new Bluetooth adapter. You see, the funny thing is that a lot of people will know that I'm a massive fucking nerd. I've got like boxes of bits, and in here will be another USB dongle. I'm
actually,
sure of it.
This is quite good because I'm only actually getting down the mic. That's all I can hear.
It's not my fucking fault. My audio's fucking perfect. My audio's fucking perfect. It's you. You're the fucking problem.
No, it's the headphones.
No, it's you. You're sucking the life out of your headphones. That's what it is. I think that's a fair observation, don't you think, chat? Do you think? I'm sure there's another Bluetooth dongle in here somewhere. If not, I'm gonna have to just order. What's that? Fuck me, my eyesight's gone to shit. Bluetooth dongle, yeah. See, Tombi has the bits and pieces and veg. Meat and two veg. Adam Gray, how you doing in chat? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you very much indeed for joining. How you doing, Adam? What have you been up to today? What have you been up to, Atom? Atom, I keep meaning to drop in and see how Rumble's treating you. Because we all know Daddy YouTube's a bunch of arseholes to B-roll stage. Dazzy! Evening, how you doing? I'm sore. That's Tam. Dad jokes for the win.
God's sake.
Do you know what I have got, though? My wife is awesome.
He's got ginger nuts.
Ginger nut biscuits. Mate,
He's got ginger nuts.
I absolutely love ginger nut biscuits. And you can get these in America. So they're basically, you would probably call it a ginger cookie. It's a fucking biscuit. Ginger cookie. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
For God's sakes.
Mate. I love it. But Dazzy, good to see you. How are you doing? Roadkill over on Rumble. Thank you very much indeed. Do you know what? We need to post our Rumble links and stuff. Especially your Rumble links, because you don't get enough people coming in. So obviously, Tam is in the creator program. Tam needs chatters. Tam needs those 20 chatters.
Yes, I don't need 20 chatters.
Tam needs the 20 chatters. Don't go and watch me. Don't watch me. Just go and watch the Ickle Pickle and chat. Chat there. That's a much better link. Cough. That's the wife's link.
Rick, that's a biscuit.
That's not a biscuit. It's a fucking biscuit. Get the fucking... You Americans and your fucking bad...
English.
That's a cookie. Fuck off.
It's
It's a biscuit. It's a biscuit. And do you know why it's called a biscuit? For the old age phrase of baked twice. Biscuit. Biscuit. But Roadkill, how you doing, brother? Over on the... Oh, Maria. We're gonna get into that. Flame Mange, ginger snaps, I think I'd call them. You are correct. You do call them ginger snaps. There are a couple of variants with ginger thins. Now, if you really want what is essentially the best ginger biscuits or ginger thins on the planet, they are called Anna's Ginger Swedish Things. And they are simply to die for. I would stab a migrant for, like, a lot of them. Immigrants. Bad, naughty people. Cough. In Minecraft, of course. Let me share this.
And I don't eat biscuits.
Tam doesn't eat them. Tam doesn't eat biscuits or cookies. Whereas me, on the other hand, I'm a biscuit fiend. I drink fucking cups of tea. Tea and biscuits. Not scone biscuits, but these things.
I drink coffee, so I don't eat biscuits.
Honestly, look out in your stores for these. If you can't get them, I'll order this 12-punnet box, and I'll send anybody a box of them. I'll have 11 boxes. You can have 3 biscuits each. I'll just post them in a letter or whatever. They might not arrive. But these things are to die for. They're absolute heavenly. And they're really, really, really thin. Really, really, really thin. But let's carry on with the chat. Annie Matthews, good to see you. Good to see you. Charlotte. Hello, Nenny.
Sha.
Hello, Grandad. Hello, Charlotte.
Wow, you can really dance.
You can really dance. Good to see you. And then we got Melvin. Melvin, how you doing? Cookies! Cookies!
They've got cookies as well.
Yes, I have got cookies. I've got biscuits and cookies. And what else did you buy me? A Cadbury's caramel bar. Sweeties. Brother Rick! Hail family. Hi, family. Good to see you. And then we got Ben over as well. Good to see you, Ben. How are you diddling? Hopefully you are doing fine. Dazzy says, I would love to see the progress you made in the room. I need my phone. I tell you what,
Does it mean I've got to run up the stairs with the
Well,
phone?
not necessarily.
Get your fucking arse out of my face.
Get your ass out of my face. Did you hear that, by the way, Tam?
Oh, I did.
Hey! I'm going to look on, before you do that, I'm just going to look on my Google.
Your Google, eh?
Yeah, just for recently added. The problem is, because I haven't got it syncing, it's not uploading the latest photos, so I do need my phone.
So I've got to run up the stairs with the phone.
Yeah, I know. It's a hard knock life for me. I've got to put up with the wife. She's gonna fucking hit me. She's gonna hit me! Chat! You're all gonna be witness to the abuse. Silent Night! Hello! Uma and Upa. Oh, love the old Dutch. Because that is old Dutch for Nanny and Grandad, isn't it? Nanny and Grandad. And then Maria's in chat. Hello, Tombi and Tam. Yes, Maria. Tam actually found a property. And I am gonna put it on screen in a minute. I'm gonna put it on screen in a minute. Oh, wait,
Your phone ain't down there.
what do you mean?
Well, I can't see it.
Wait, fucking ain't up here. Right, you talk to the chat then. I think I know where it is. It's probably in the shitter or somewhere. Andy Matthews, Tam is always right. Today on Tombi's junk drawer. Do you know what? Yeah, actually, it's actually quite funny. Tommy's drawer is just full of magical things. Magical things. You like fall into a trap. Anytime anybody looks in my drawers, you fall into a trap. There she is.
If it wasn't for the fact that
Where was it?
it's expensive, I would have whacked you around the ear with it.
Where was it?
On the bloody bed.
I know. I was going to say that, but you fucking run away. I told you to talk to the chat because I was just going to go in the bedroom. Because I realised when I come out of the shower, I put it on the bed. Because I'm clever, you see. I'm clever. See? I made the wife walk. She can still hear me. Fuck. She's got to fucking swear. I can hear her swearing. What's going to be the best way of me doing this? Oh, it's young Gary.
You are late and you're very gay.
You are late. I'm very.
You dishonor your family.
You dishonor your family.
I'm not late.
We
but he
weren't
is
late.
gay.
Oh, you fucking nasty bitch. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna share all these with my Googly Drive. That one there. Preparing to upload the files. All right. So in a minute, I'm gonna see them, and I'll be able to share them. Google Drive.
So how far did we get with the chat room then?
Feel the rhythm, feel the beat.
Right, okay, so Atom Grey, this was the last message we got to. So today on Tombi's Junk Drawer, where we were talking about stuff that I find in my... I was going to say box, but I'm just gonna admit something here. I'm going to admit something. You know when you want a USB stick, and you're like, fucking hell, I can't find a USB stick. Tombi has them all. This is literally full of USB sticks over the course of 10 years.
Yep.
I mean, this was one of the earlier 32 gigabyte. So big, so massive. This one's quite clever. Do you know this USB stick has got a battery and Wi-Fi enabled? That's clever. If you want to do something naughty, you can with that. Yeah, Tombi has the world's supply of USB sticks. Now, the obvious question...
And cables.
And cables. The obvious question that people are going to say is, why have you got so many USB sticks? Well, I used to run quite a lot of Raspberry Pis in a massive cluster kind of like learning how to work with supercomputing and passing data across different nodes across multiple different machines. Each one of those needed a USB stick. Hence why I've got a fucking mountain of them. I don't actually do that anymore because Tombi outgrew that, and now his fixation is streaming, gaming, and Tam's boobs. But it goes without saying, I've still got the USB sticks. I'm not going to get rid of them. They're always useful. It's like that block of wood that you keep in your shed for 7 years because one day it might actually be useful.
Oh, yes, or the 12 boxes of cables that are currently sitting under my bed of stuff that Tombi may use in the next 20 years.
No. Let's clarify a point. They're not cables. They are components, sensors, power supplies, power converters, buck converters, electronics, diodes, capacitors, resistors. There's jumper cables, there's breadboards. There is a I can make some pretty interesting electronics. FBI, CIA. Things that go bump in the night. Do you know I could make a mobile phone with the stuff that I've got underneath the bed? I can make a completely off-the-grid mobile phone. I've got all the components. Yes. Zaabe. Dazzy loves dem ginger nuts. I don't want to know if she likes your ginger nuts, mate. I would dye my pubes if they were ginger. I would dye my pubes. Rick says, Tam is a real woman, confirmed. Sucking the life out of life is a woman's job. Oh, mate, don't forget, she knows where you fucking live.
I do.
She knows where you live.
It only takes 7.5 hours by plane.
Tiamo, motherfucker!
Mate. Adam Gray, thank you very much for the blurb. Major Zap, good to see you, bro. Tombi, put in our 30 hours from Rumble Studio, waiting to hear back from them. About the 26th, 27th, you'll hear back. My second account has applied. So my 24/7 lo-fi has applied for it as well.
And I got mine.
Abe got his as well.
Good. Good stuff.
Yep. Abe got his. It is a biscuit.
Yeah. He got it by Wednesday because I went and did a chat with both accounts to make sure it was on his way. Yeah.
So Maria asked a question, did you finally see a dream house? Now, it's funny you should say this because Tam did send me an image, or she sent me a link, and I haven't had the opportunity to check it out fully.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a dream house.
But it's an ass.
It's a house. It was more the land. The only problem with it is it's near Knoxville. And after visiting Knoxville, it's...
Yeah, I mean, the thing is the proximity to Knoxville is a concern depending on where it is. But it's America, where 2 hours is close, but 2 hours journey is like a million miles for us in the UK. So this is 70 acres. 70 acres.
Yeah, and the price wasn't bad. The house is not fantastic, but the price wasn't bad.
I mean,
the land.
The thing is that it probably could do with some work, but you could make it functional for the time being. You could easily live in it. Looking at that, there's more than enough space. There's actually 2 levels on it, so it looks like it's got a basement. Mm-hmm. So you've got a carport, which is good. I mean, the grounds are fairly well kept. Grass is short.
The grounds are well kept. It was the basement bit, and I think it was this one, that it would need some work, and everything needs ripping out and replacing.
Oh, yeah. Looking at this straight away, every single wall, all of the carpets just need ripping out, and then just relaying. I mean, that looks like...
carpets are like that. They haven't been fitted.
They haven't stretched.
They haven't stretched them properly,
No.
but it's been cleaned.
Yeah.
Before they've taken the pictures, and that's why it's gone baggy.
Yeah. Yeah, the majority of it is because the carpet hasn't been stretched while they've been laying it. But in terms of size, I mean, it's fairly reasonable.
The kitchen's fine,
What, the kitchen's not fine.
apart from where that cooker is.
Thank you. So the kitchen's definitely not fine. So Maria, to answer the question, there are some things we've seen, and we're certainly going to go through them. But let's say hello to the rest of chat first. Flame Age, yes, Ginger Snaps, they are amazing. And Maria, so what we tend to do is just look at the houses on a Saturday, because then more people are able to join us on the Saturday than the Thursdays. A lot of the American chums, colleagues, cousins, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, most of them are still working at the time we're going live. So if we do it on a Saturday, more people could come and look at the houses. And maybe one day we'll have a rich benefactor who is going to say, "Here you go, Tombi, go live in this house." And I'll be like, "Wow, amazing." Chance to be a fine thing, but you never know. You never know.
I can't see it happening.
No. Abe says, "Hi, lickly." So that is on your chat. So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different chatters over on your side, which is good news. Good news. Ginger Snaps for Maria. Nice. Brandy Snaps are not biscuits. Brandy Snaps are not biscuits because Brandy Snaps are Brandy Snaps are flour and sugar.
I'm not quite sure what Brandy Snaps come in the category of.
Yeah. What is a Brandy Snap? I'm pretty sure it's basically it's confectionery.
It's an odd one.
Actually,
Biscuit?
it is a biscuit. Brandy Snap is a thin, crispy, lace-like biscuit with a rich caramelized flavour, often rolled into a tube while still warm. They're a classic British treat, especially enjoyed on their own or filled with whipped cream. Oh, mate, I would love to fill a Brandy Snap with cream right now. Despite the name, they traditionally contain no brandy. No, because they are basically more of a caramelized, sugary biscuit. It's
but
weird.
You fill them with brandied butter.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put brandied butter in them. I'll either eat them as they are, or like these, I'm going to inject them with thick cream.
Oh.
Clotted cream would work fucking lovely in these.
Oh,
Shut up and take my money.
Holy shit! Holy shit balls! Ian so forth just comes in with 50 freaking quid with a oi. Ian, how you doing, mate? I was so Ian posted earlier about fucking the Punisher. So they're making the Punisher in the Spider-Man universe less Punisher, so they're not making him so abusive.
Why? That it's
because they want to bring him into the Spider-Man universe, and it's a little bit more PG. So everyone was just coming up with different names, and I think what did I put? After school detentionator. Because he's basically a fucking wimp now. But Ian, so forth, are they not basically sugar treats? Yeah, Brandy Snaps. I mean, the thing is, the only time we ever have Brandy Snaps
is at Christmas.
Is at Christmas. You don't really get them at any other point in time.
No.
I don't know anybody else that gets them at any other time. But Brandy Snaps.
I don't even think they sell them in the shops at any time other than Christmas.
Yeah. Star Wars Marvel purist is looking for a ban. Microwave. Ding. Fucking tea bags.
Actually, I'd brewed him tea earlier. Usually I put it into brew and then he finishes it off. Well, he forgot it. So he took the tea bag out and he warmed it up in the microwave.
Different. The tea had already been made. It went cold. I didn't make it in the microwave. I reheated it. There's a delta. Fucking woman. You're asking for fucking trouble. You're going to get me in trouble with these fucking reprobates. They're going to say, Tombi, microwave tea. No, I reheated it.
Technically, Tombi did microwave tea.
Fuck off. Don't fucking give him ammunition, bitch. Rick says, that's why your baked goods suck. See, bake biscuits twice or cookies. If you bake the life out of things, that's on you.
See, our stuff doesn't suck.
No. There's quite a lot of our...
I will say that American sweets and chocolate taste like absolute shit.
American chocolate tastes like ass. Swamp ass. That's
Actually,
why Rick loves it.
It tastes like twice gurgitated puke.
Yeah. Rick also says, we give you what call biscuits to dogs.
Yeah,
what you call biscuits to dogs. Right.
Yeah, our dogs have biscuits.
Great.
But they're different to human biscuits.
But I don't understand the point you're making here, Rick.
The one thing that they definitely
you give
can
dogs
make properly
treats.
is
You give
apple pie.
humans treats. You have cake as a treat. Same analogy. It's just a bit of a shit one. And nobody has spoken for $1 over on Rumble. Any traction on the mission? I've got a few things going on in the background. It's just a bit slow. It's a bit slow because there's some things that I need to jump through hoops to get, and you have to be quite careful when you're looking for certain bits of information, brother. I'll send you a message on Twitter. Andy Matthew just comes in and just says anus biscuits. I don't know how to take this one. I don't know if anybody should take this one, but Andrew. Anus biscuits. And Davyverse, Tam, are the slushies on the go?
No.
Well, if you pop down, we'll certainly turn it on. You'll have a slushy by the time you arrive. Note to self, Iron Brew does not go well in a slushy. It just turned into an ice block and I couldn't get it out for ages. Wankers. It needs a bit of alcohol in it to stop it from freezing.
Yeah.
It just went too
turn it
far.
down a bit.
I had it low. Low.
Okay.
It just turned into a ball of bollocks. It was like Snowman had pissed in a lump and then just rolled it down a hill after drinking like 15 bottles of orange. It was like Snowman piss. How you doing, Davy Verse? Good to see you. Good to see you. Right, okay, let's flip through daily dysfunctions in 10. Bloody lovely, Davy Verse says. Uncle Martian, and I did see a Yarn Witch raid. Hello to the Yarnies. The Coven has joined us. How you doing, Uncle Martin? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Uncle Martian.
Hey, Ben.
B-roll over on the Tams's channel. Thank you very much indeed, by the way, guys, for popping into Tams's chat and giving her a bit of a boost. If you do have Rumble, there's a link there. Just pop in. All you've got to do is just pop into Tams's chat, drop a quick hello, how you doing, diddly do, and then you can watch on YouTube or anything else like that.
At least it's working tonight.
Yeah. Charlotte
why
says,
haven't you come over to my chat?
Charlotte says, Grandad, you are so mean to Nanny.
It's not Charlotte. It's not really mean to me.
I'm the best ever.
He wouldn't be that mean to me because he knows I'd kick his ass.
Fuck off, bitch. Jonathan Stevie says, hello, you fancy anti-commie fuckers. How you doing, Jonathan? How you doing? Are you working? I hope you're not working. I hope you're having some time off. Melvin, good to see you, brother. I did speak to Mr. Brown last night, actually. He popped into stream. So hopefully he's going to reach out at some point. I'll steer him in the right direction. So good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Yanni says, you guys are adorable.
Really?
I think so.
Yarny.
I think so. The fuck?
I got that, Yarny. I got that. Look at this.
Yeah, she's turning into a cowgirl.
Next weekend, myself and Lee
Hold on.
are going to...
2 seconds. 2 seconds. You've got to go big.
I've got to go big. Oh, for God's sakes. There you go. One that.
Hee. You're a
we're-
real cowgirl now.
they're
I
doing-
love your sweet cheeks. You got a pretty mouth.
So we're going to a thing called Summer in Nashville. So it's going to be country music, mechanical balls, line dancing, fancy dress, and loads of food stalls.
Yeah.
Should be quite a laugh.
I'm not going, mainly because I don't do crowds, because I'm too tismed up to cope with crowds. It's my one weakness. I would say it's my only weakness is tismed up crowds, because I just can't cope with them. Just really can't cope with them.
No, it didn't come from Amazon. It came from a Western apparel store.
Yeah, they imported it.
Yeah.
Nobody has spoken, so nobody. By the way, your advice to use Rumble really saved my live streaming aspirations. Thank you very much indeed, sir. Do you know what? That's a really good tick in the box, because a lot of the creators, a lot of the streamers that we know, you guys know, many of them in the creator platform got their first payout, their first proper payout from the Rumble Creator Program. And I think it finally opened their eyes to what Rumble is and what Rumble does and how it does it. So that's really good to hear. Thank you very much indeed. That's a pat on the back. That's as big as pat on the back that you could ever get.
where are the white women at? Excuse me while I whip this out.
Where are the white women at? She's down there, mate. I'm teabagging her. Oh, yeah. Reach up, Tam. Reach up.
No.
Citizen Impressive Collection. Grizzle!
Shut up and take my money.
Ems! I did notice a couple of things actually happened. So, Melly Games as well. I'm going to get down to that. I'm going to get... Abe, my first USB stick was 16 megabytes and cost 50 quid. Yeah. And it almost guaranteed it was a Kingston. Yes. Almost guaranteed it was a Kingston. Jonathan Steedy, you don't get rid of tech. You never know when you're going to need something. Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
don't
That's what it
encourage
is.
him. It's
No,
enough of a
I just
holder
got
as it
got
is.
another good compliment. I am the British MacGyver. Yes. I can MacGyver the shit out of shit. Sup, you two? Scooby! How you doing, Scoobs? It's good to see you, my friend. Adam Gray says, 500,000 for 70 acres. I'll take it. And Rick comes in with the complaints, because that's Rick's style. Looks like the land is sloped.
Yeah, it is.
It is
It's in
sloped.
the bloody mountains.
It is sloped. That doesn't matter. Oh, can't have slopey land.
Yeah, that
If
wasn't me.
The one thing I will say, Rick, when it's sloped land, all we've got to do is get you to the highest point and shove you in a fucking go-kart and push you off. And then you're gone. How you doing, Lee? It's good to see you. Simmons Shift is in the chat as well. Adam Gray says you need a basement in Tornado Country. Technically, it's not quite Tornado Country. I mean, it does get tornadoes. It does get tornadoes. But fucking
But
rare
less
is rocking
frequent.
horseshit. Rare is rocking horseshit. Scooby Pop says house hunting fun. Been doing that for 2 weeks straight. And unlocking lore. Been to Boston. It was amazing. Got to visit Concord and Lexington Salem and Plymouth for the fireworks yesterday. Do you know what? That would probably have been really good, actually. That would have been really good. I had such a blast. I want a live stream tomorrow to talk about it. Yep. And of course, Ian, so forth. Thank you very much indeed for the 50.
Roll those marbles through the Wild West. Racing with friends, it's the ultimate test. Cowboys and cow.
I want to lick your marbles. Hey, right. Okay, so yeah, so Scooby Pup's been house hunting for 2 weeks straight. It's been so draining. Do you know what? Looking for houses in America hasn't, obviously for us, it's not very draining at all. Because we're needing to look 2 years out at least.
Yeah, so we're only sort of at the moment getting an idea of what's out there for what sort of money and keeping an eye on the trends. But also looking at the size of the house we may need.
Yeah, exactly. Keith, just stop by to hit the lake. Hope you're not melting in England like Lance is. Lucky enough, in upstairs in this room, I've got the aircon. Even though it's turned off at the minute, it's getting a bit George Michael. But we've also got a portable aircon downstairs, so we're not suffering too much. But Tombi's got proper aircon turning up on Monday. I've got a split system turning up on Monday. So in the office downstairs, oh yeah, I can show you that now. In the office downstairs,
It has actually been cooler today as well. It's been overcast all day, which is really nice because we've had respite. So it's only got up to about, I think the hottest it's been today is about 21, 22 degrees. So it's been quite cool.
oh, I can't show you that. Look at that. I'm all right, fat fuck. Right. Okay. So what has Tombi been doing today? How do I share the next one? Right. Stoppy share. Share. I think I'm going to have to share the full screen on this one. So yeah, you can see all the holes in the wall. It looks like the wall's got measles. So I filled in all the holes, sanded them all down. The metal studs that you can see in the walls as well, that's where the monitors are going to be. So the 4 right in the center, that's for the main monitor. The 4 above it to the left, that's for the little tiny monitor that I've got up there. And then I've got 2 arms. Fucking hell, I had to take my PC apart. I literally had to take this monitor out, that monitor out, take them downstairs to fit them to make sure I was putting the brackets at the right height. Because the brackets are slightly different between the left and right. So yeah, started off with filling all holes, sanding, studding, cutting holes. So what you see there is some of the electric holes and also things like the... Oh, fuck my ass. The remote sockets for things like panel connectors for DisplayPort, HDMI, and whatever.
4 monitors.
4 monitors. Yes. So now, obviously, different angle. So now you can see main monitor is the right in the center, little monitor just above, and right and left, the far sides are going to be the 28-inch monitors. Then that's the same image. Then a little bit further out, obviously you can start seeing the holes are starting to disappear now because Tombi's done a couple of coats. And no, that goes back to where we were. So that's a bit further out. So, yeah, all of the cupboards, we've ripped all of the cupboards out, the side units, everything, filled holes. Tombi's been fucking busy. Tombi's been busy. Now it's been coated a few times. You can't see the holes now. I don't think I took a picture of that, though. No, it doesn't seem that I took a picture of it.
No. No, but the holes are pretty much gone. Oh, look. It's a baby Rosie.
Oh, look at Wowo. Look at
She
little
was so
Wowo.
little. And believe it or not, guys, Rosie is now almost the same height as Poppy.
Look at that back leg going.
And she's only 10 months old. She's still got another 20 months of growing.
Do you know what's funnier? Is you can see how much weight I've lost.
Yeah.
You can see how much. Oh, look at little Wowo.
Look at
She's
Poppy.
so cute. She's so cute. Little
She
Wowo.
was. She was.
Oh, yeah, she's talking to Rosie.
Yeah. I don't know what Rosie's eating.
Oh, the fucking fluff off the carpet. She's a little shit.
Oh, right. On the subject of kitties, Rick,
Oh, God.
Yanni's pregnant.
Yeah, Yanni the cat. Yanni the cat, not the
Yes.
human.
I did
So let's
say kitties
clarify
on the
this.
subject of kitties.
Yes. Well,
Y-
someone could misunderstand it.
Yes, our fluffy Yanni.
Fluffy kitty Yanni is up the duff. So, yeah. I've got to feed her a little bit extra these days. Got to feed her a
Yeah.
little bit extra. Like number 17. Not Lake. Yes. Yes. A microwave was involved. Tombi definitely microwaved it. Fuck off, you cunts. I'm going to catch up with I'm going to
Chat.
catch up with chat. Yeah, that's the one. Rick, you love Hershey's chocolate in you so much. You do. Melvin, American chocolate is made of plastic, I think. Yes, it is. And Scoop Up, thank you. You.
Hey,
Oh, hello,
hey, Cos.
Cosmo.
Hey, baby. You come in? Come on in.
Let's see if we see a cat's arsehole.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's always got his arse
cat's
sticking
butthole.
up somewhere. Come on.
There you
Come
go.
on then.
It's going to do winky poo face. Any second. Oh, he's fucking dragging his arse, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he
Fucking hell.
stands here for ages.
Yeah, I'm going to switch it back into this view. Scooby Pup says Euro chocolate is awesome. That's going to be the one thing I'm going to miss. Cadbury's, yeah, your Cadbury's suck. I got exactly the same bar that I've got downstairs, a Cadbury's caramel bar. Our caramel is completely like clear. It looks like melted runny toffee. Yours, milky, kind of like cloudy shit. And your chocolate tastes like ass. Tastes like ass. B-roll! Ghirardelli is pretty good. It's good to see you though, guys. Davy Verse, changing through, Maria, or Matria. I love calling Matria. I know it's Matrix ATP, but I just like to say Matria because it's funny. And then Melee Games! So Melee comes in, gifting a membership over on the Rumble side. And Nobody Has Spoken was gifted a membership. Thank you very much indeed. You are now a Muppet. Part of the Muppet Army. Thank you very much indeed. Steve says, oh, bless him. Let's jump down to that. Because, do you know what? That's Tams's first Rumble rant. And that deserves...
Oh, Davey.
That deserves special celebration for Tams's first Rumble rant. I hope you really all had your music really, really loud. Because you probably just had a heart attack. Bless you. Tombi is an extroverted introvert. Yes, 100%. I fucking hate people. I hate people. But M Spire has just become a member. Good timing. That blurb was perfect. David Verse says on the cowboy theme, yeah, with the hat. Because obviously this is 12 minutes ago. And M's just jumping in to say hi. It's now my bedtime. Yeah, M's is on the other side of the planet, guys. So, M Spire, get some rest, sweetheart. Good to see you. Thank you very much indeed for jumping in. Always good to see our Australian cousins and New Zealanders and people from Vietnam. Sloped land equals fun sledding opportunity in winter. Yes. I wasn't a smeg fridge.
Think about that. Didn't think about
Rick
that.
wants to go into a smeg fridge. and slide down a hill. Yes. Charlotte also asked the question: why is this stream turned into a stream of farts? Ask Major Zap. He has got issues. 1, he's ginger. 2, he looks like a dwarf. And 3, he really likes to fart.
Oh, Charlene. Oh, I've lost my mouse.
Oh, bless her. Charlene.
Thank you, Charlene. Oh, for God's sake.
I can't give it a straight face.
Thank you, Charlene. And I'm very sorry you feel rotten.
We also need to get, because obviously Tam is now in the creator program, we need to encourage her to read the messages out as well in full. I'll let you read this one out.
Oh, God. I've got... Hiya, Comics Dad. Oh, and I'm Tam, you're the Hobbit, apparently. But then that's about right, because you have got hairy toes.
I fucking love blurbs. Blurbs are fucking retarded. I also need to sort out Queen Comics' blurbs, get her sorted. Yes. B-roll, I've never checked on there. I used to get them from my local US Armed Forces base until I moved back north. Aircon is for the weak. Life jackets and medicine. Yes. Exactly. Technically, if we want to get really specific over how many monitors there are, there's actually, if I was to do an art stream, there would be 6 monitors. Because I've got the standard 4. There's a monitor built into my teleprompter, even though I only use it when I'm doing video guides. But also my art tablet is a monitor in its own right as well. All them holes! Tombi found the Viagra. Yes. But yes, so Davyverse for the first $2 on Tams's Rumble, followed by Charlene gifting.
Thank you, Charlene.
Her first
sweet.
membership. Round of applause. Celebrations already.
And that went to B-roll stage.
Yay! Tam is a proper streamer now. She has a member.
I have a member. Woohoo!
You can play with my member. Saucy.
Oh my God, will someone do something with him?
Oh dear. Maria says 6. Dang! I'm struggling with 2. Have to move 1 over when I game and then back for the art stream. Yeah, see, the thing is that's why that's part of where I'm going downstairs. I'm laying it all out a lot more tidier because it's a bit of a snake's wedding up here because it's quite cramped and everything just sits behind the desk.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong.
I fucking love this shit. It's fucking amazing. Thank you very much indeed for the blurbs there, Grizzle. Absolutely amazing, mate. Where I'm moving downstairs, I want it all laid out properly. All of the cables currently sit on trays behind the desk, but I want to remove all of those trays, all of the, like the monitors are bolted to the desk, the lights are bolted to the fucking desk, the fucking teleprompter's bolted to the desk, the mic is bolted to the, fucking pisses me off. So I'm bolting everything to the walls instead, making it all tidy.
Display your members proudly.
Okay! Yes, Nina. I will display my member proudly for the Tamafree. In private. Downstairs. I'll go and teabag her. Between this stream and Anime After Dark, which is at 10 o'clock this evening. By the way...
You've got about 5 minutes and you only need one of those.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I literally just do the smallest helicopter in the world. Be done. Be done with it. Yeah, we're doing Anime After Dark, which will be an hour. And then I'm actually going to be on Dragon Cast tonight with...
Want me to massage your legs? I will massage for extra money. Happy ending included. Wait, what?
Wait, what? Yes, so I'm going to be on Levistro's channel doing Dragon Cast. So make sure you pop into Levistro's stream later. Let me grab that link before I forget about it. Which is obviously Anime After Dark is... Fuck, I've got the hiccups. Anime After Dark is only going to be for an hour, but we are going to play catch up next week.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper! Yes, get to the chopper. Yeah, let's carry on looking at... I wanted to look at this house. So, definitely the cooker. What's the fascination, guys? Americans in the chat. Why do you put cookers in the center aisle? It's retarded.
It's dangerous.
It is absolute stupidity.
Every health and safety rule going.
There's so many things wrong when you've got this shit in place.
Especially when you've got dogs.
You would never have that in the UK. Thank you very much indeed for the blurbs. I mean, the rest of the kitchen's fine. Apart from that cooker, the cooker needs to go. Cooker needs to be replaced out for the range cooker. Dining room area, yeah, pretty standard, pretty solid actually, in terms of getting our table in there. So there's going to be plenty of room. I do like
a little bit at the end.
Yeah, I do.
From that.
I do like the chairs on the kind of like the island breakfast bar. I do like that. Then you've got the shit.
I don't know why they put the cupboards around that other side as well. That just makes
it's a little bit strange. What do they call the thing in the middle where he's sitting down doing his letters? Shit.
A bureau.
Bureau. I couldn't fucking think of the word. So yeah, having a bureau is really old-fashioned, I will say. Really old-fashioned. That just makes no sense. Proper fire, though. That's part of the appeal for some of these houses. Atom grey because it's convenient. No, it's not. It's horrible.
Oh, the cooker.
Yeah, the cookers in the centre aisles are fucking dog shit.
Yeah, they are actually dangerous. Really
what are you
dangerous.
gonna? Right, okay. The reason why I'm going to qualify that with a statement. When you are taking stuff off the heat, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be wanting to put it pretty close to you. So that's going to be put onto the side in the little gaps to the left or right of the cooker on trivets or whatever. It then becomes so easy to knock it off that island. Becomes so much easier for a dog to jump up and accidentally knock it off. Whereas if it's on a proper side, the chances of swiping things off accidentally as you're moving around are a lot less. It becomes a bit of a hazard in the centre.
Like that. I actually think they chopped that out and put that in.
Yeah.
Because the cooker's sitting too far out from the edge of the worktop.
Yeah, it just doesn't... Not a good idea. Yep. Steve says, it does seem like a stupid... It might be just us being British. Like the common sense. Maybe. The rest of the house so far, so the wood paneling on the walls, got to get used to that.
But that could come off because that's only that thin veneer crap anyway.
This is also another thing that trips Tombi out because of his OCD. Because the angle of the bed is not the same angle as the chest of drawers on the left. So that would space me the fuck out.
Yeah, I wouldn't sit in bed like that anyway.
No, I wouldn't, because you just lose fucking valued space behind it.
Yeah. Weird.
That's not too bad. That's fairly straightforward, as you would expect.
Yes, Melvin. You would want a cooker hood above it.
Yes.
And you couldn't do that. I have seen them on islands with cooker hoods
I have
over,
seen them above.
But they're protected properly.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's very dated.
It is.
Pretty much just needs an upgrade.
So to answer the question, Grizzle, how many changes would you make to the house besides the stove? Carpets.
I would take the carpets in bathrooms. Why anyone does that? God
no, that's just fucking
and
disgusting.
Blue bathroom suites? I don't think so.
Nah.
White.
If you're gonna have a bathroom suite, make it white, make it clean, make it look shiny. So when it comes to this house, certainly all of the carpets would get replaced. Half of the kitchen would. Quite a lot of the walls.
On the walls.
Yeah, quite a lot of the walls. The paneling would just come out because it just looks shit. Most of the bedrooms just need to freshen up. To be honest, nothing wrong with this. Nothing wrong with the underside. Two-port garage.
I can't hear anything now.
Testing comms.
Oh, that's it. It's back again. This is the thing, because that needs work.
Yeah.
They've got acros on that, so that actually...
That's structural damage. Because you can see the structural damage in the roof.
Yeah. But it wouldn't actually take that much to replace that.
No, I mean... you could easily replace it. I mean, you can't argue with the fucking surroundings, guys. I mean, look at that. That surrounding is precisely what I want. I want hidden away in the mountains, away from everybody, because I hate people.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. It's perfect.
Hey, Jacob.
Jacob, how you doing, brother? Floor does need to be redone. Rick says, "Oh my god, I know how to torment Tombi. Just move things around a bit with odd angles."
Yes, and me.
Yeah.
And me. I get really anally retentive if things are not quite straight.
Yeah, there's definitely some structural elements here, because you can actually see some of the concrete sagging.
Yeah, I forget the next couple lines, but then it goes... Secret tunnel, through the mountains. Secret tunnel.
Yeah! Fuck yes! Thank you very much indeed for the secret tunnel blurb. I hate people too. They're rubbish. Melvin, 100%. Come and live at our house. Because I fucking hate people. They suck. They suck.
But yeah, for that money, that's a huge plot.
That's a lot of house and a lot of land for not a lot of money, really. I mean, the fact is, it's surrounded by trees and forests. 70 acres.
Yeah.
That's a good bargain for me. I mean, over the course of probably 10 years, I'd probably end up spending a good 100k just doing it up. Just getting a lot of work done in it. But it would be worth it. Nashville. So what we've been doing, guys, is basically looking at Nashville. And specifically more... so Lebanon's about... What was Lebanon? Half an hour? So basically...
Right, so that house is only £321,500.
Which one?
That one we just looked at. I've done the conversion at today's rate.
How much was it?
It would cost us 322,000.
No, I'm asking how much was
$439,000.
439,000.
Yeah, it's come up about 322,000.
Tam.
What?
Tam.
What?
Should we sell the house like now?
I know.
That's the problem, isn't it?
If the ceiling was replaced and we redone the bathroom,
Yeah.
if it was finished, I'd say, yeah, fuck it, we're doing it.
Fuck. So now we know at least. So our current property, I reckon we could probably sell ours for 340,000. So that's $465,000 we could probably sell our current property for. If we were able to pick up a property at the 450 mark, at the 400 mark would be best, because that would leave money for transporting kitties and dogs and aminals and shit. Rick said I had a fiance. Fucking Jesus Christ. Fucking speak like a twat. Fiance. The same way when she pulled crap, I did the Nove shit around thing to her, including pantry and fridge. Yeah, but Rick. Technically, brother, that's actually a form of mental abuse. But great fun. Fuck them. Bitches. Bitches get stitches. How you doing, Jacob? It's good to see you, bro.
Right, Steve. If we put our house on the market, it would be sold within
Yanni
2 or
merch!
3 weeks.
Go to Yanni's channel. Get a cup. Yeah, so the one thing, we live in a garrison town, which means it's pretty safe.
And we are smack bang on commuter belt for people getting into London. On the fast train, it takes about 45 minutes.
Yeah, so our town is in a perfect position to sell. Houses on our estate are usually up no more than 2 weeks, and they are sold in whatever state condition they're in.
Yeah, they sell like hotcakes.
Andy Matthews says, if I buy a Bernese Mountain Dog suit, could you bring me over as well? Yes. Yeah.
It's we live on
Rockefeller. How you doing, bro?
Big estate, a big housing estate, and we're all packed like sardines. But we've got miles and miles of land next to us.
We've got 28 miles.
Really
We've got 28 miles of fields and shit across the road. Nature reserves and armed forces ranges. So we could literally just walk out of our house and just carry on walking for 28 miles.
And on top of that, the crime rate where we live is pretty much zero. On our estate, you don't get any problems at all. I think in nearly 19 years, there's been one burglary, and they knew the people.
Yeah.
One car's been trashed, and that was a beef between 2 neighbours.
Yep.
But we don't have any. Tombi left the car unlocked for 3 days at the front of the house.
Yeah, I generally don't ever lock the
and
car.
It was still there.
Yeah, generally I just forget about locking the car. It's probably open now, to be honest.
We leave tools on our front.
Do you know? So we come back from holiday, and one of the LED matrices in the TV just basically blew up. So our nice shiny TV that we've had for 10 years. It was one of the original 4K curved from Samsung. Really bloody good screen. Really good picture. Lovely quality. Condition was superb. Not a mark on it. Come back from America. Fucking one of the parts of the matrix decided to burn in. And got a new TV. Bought a new TV. Got a nice 10-inch bigger screen. 8K. Nice. 8K 65-inch, massive thing. It's lovely. It's lovely. It's a bit big though. Don't tell Tam. I took the old screen out. I have put it on the front. It hasn't moved.
Yep.
Hasn't moved. A 55-inch curved TV, which technically still works, that someone could just put in a kid's room to watch fucking Bob the Builder or whatever. Sat on the front, and no one's touched it. No one's touched it. There is literally nothing goes on this estate. What we do have is the mardiest motherfucker in the world who lives 4 doors down. Fucking fat cunt.
Actually, 3 doors down.
3 doors down.
There's only four houses here.
Yeah. Miserable old tosser. I still can't believe he put in 147 complaints against one neighbour over the span of 6 months.
Yeah.
That's a job's worth fucking Karen.
There were 2 brothers living in the house.
Back from a break.
One of them had a breakdown and moved, and the other one handed the keys to the bank and said, just sell it, give me whatever's left over from the mortgage.
Charlene says, I envy you guys having country around you. My town is constantly expanding. It sucks. Turned into a pure commuter town. I remember it from before. Farms and fields all gone now. A lot of that's happening here. Now, the problem is they gave Colchester city status.
Yep.
So Colchester is actually a city now. And yeah, as a result, everything's growing massively as a result of it. I wonder if our good friend over on Twitch has joined us. Let's see. Let's see if he says something. We're just cycling through as you do. Do you know what I would love to be? Probably within
somewhere just around that boundary where those first stops are.
Yeah, as far as Murfreesboro, I reckon that's probably perfect in terms of distance. But obviously, we're just looking for the right thing. Well, if that's the case, we can do 350. We can narrow it down slightly.
Oh, it's gone down again.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah. It's just having a bit of a fart.
Okay, so now we're down to 23 results. So at least 2 bedrooms, at least 2 bathrooms. What's this one?
I'm sure we've looked at that. Looks like a freaking barn.
Yeah, it does. But look at that.
Look, that's actually quite pretty.
Yeah, but I'm looking at it for other reasons.
Power. It's running more.
Line scale, hills, takes out what from the water? Jack Daniels taught us this.
Oh, yeah.
Takes the iron out of the water.
Yeah.
So this could actually be iron-free water. And if it is, technically, that could be filtered and used for whiskey.
Yes.
Rick says, why 8K? The human eye can barely discern between 2K and 4K, and no one makes anything that utilizes 8K. That is where you're incorrect. Because YouTube has already got 8K available, my dude. And you can discern the difference if you're not blind.
Well, actually, no, I can see the difference between the old screen and this screen. This one's much clearer. And the old one was much clearer than the whatever it was.
Rockefeller says, dead bodies. Iron, right. So yes, one of the things that we learned from the Jack Daniels tour was Jack Daniels was was looking everywhere for basically iron-free water. and he found it in Lynchburg.
Yes.
And it's because the water goes through limescale, takes out all of the iron. Whereas this looks like that's limescale again.
Yeah. Ben, moonshine. I wasn't brave enough to chance it because everybody I've spoken to says like drinking paint stripper. So, yeah, I didn't really want to strip my insides out. So I didn't touch the moonshine.
That actually looks like it's running pretty fast as well. So yes, hydrodynamic, yeah. We'd have to get a turbo on it. High limescale, come to our town. No, we don't want the limescale in the water. We just want to use it as a filter.
Our
Yeah, exactly, Rick.
limescale's horrendous.
Exactly, Rick. We don't want the limescale in the water. We don't want the lime in the water. We just want it to filter the iron out. It looks kind of like a like someone's work environment. It's devoid of all kind of like niceties. Pre-wired for TV. Okay. Looks like someone was in the process of converting and their money's probably fallen through. That's what it looks like. They were in the process of doing it. It's got potential, actually. It's got potential. It's like, I mean, the cooker is very much the same as ours.
Yeah, it's practically the same as ours.
It's practically the same as our cooker. I reckon that they bought it, they started doing the work, and it's all falling through. What the fuck is that?
It's a hydro bath shower.
What the fuck?
That, we'll have that place because I would love that shower.
It looks like it's going to fucking clean my arsehole inside out.
Yeah, it does.
Really?
Yeah, it all
Lovely.
jets from the sides. So you stand there and you get bombarded with water, and then it's got the jets in the bath as well if you want the bath.
Yeah. Maria says, okay, I invested 1K for an art monitor. Let me guess, Asus ProArt. It's an awesome resolution, but I feel like I'm not really making the best use of it yet. 32-inch screen. Wasn't that on an episode of Home Improvements? Who knows? I've seen people turn washing machine motors into generators. Yep. Yeah. Might be a sauna as well. Abe, it looks like a Star Trek transporter. You're not wrong. It actually looks like one of those stupid teleporter thingamajiggers from Discovery. You know, the Star Trek that we don't mention ever?
But
yeah,
we'll
so
buy the house for the just for the shower.
Yeah.
But it's not finished. None of it's finished.
Because they were in the process of doing all of the work. Because you can see the plasterboard,
But look at
or what the Americans call sheetrock.
Rock sheet.
Sheetrock.
Rock wall.
No, rock wall is for your loft. That's your insulation. They call it sheetrock, not rock sheet. Because that sounds like Rock's having his shit on her bed. My name is Rock. I need a sheet. Anyway, yeah. God is with her. She will not fall.
Hey.
I've seen this a few times on American properties where they'll write inscriptions and psalms and extracts from the Bible bashing, and they'll put it on the internal walls. It's kind of like bless the house. Make sure there's no demons. Yeah, so it looks like they were in the process of converting whatever it is into a very nice property, but either they've run out of money or something. But it's got a lot of potential. A lot of potential. A lot of work. There's a lot of work involved here. Without a shadow of a doubt, there's a fuck ton of work.
Yeah.
I didn't even see.
Too bad though.
No, I didn't even see how much land it was with. So 16 acres, still big enough.
Yeah.
Price to sell: large open concept red iron barn dough. 75% complete. Just needs final finishing touches. Secluded private creek. Yeah. Primary bedroom is on the first floor. Primary bathroom has a spa experience enclosed bathing unit.
Oh.
Now the question is, how close is it to Nashville?
About 300 miles out.
No, it's not that far, actually.
No.
It's not that far.
Close enough to go shopping.
Yeah, it's close enough to go shopping. And it's actually not far from Lawrenceburg and Lynchburg and everything else. So,
And
I mean,
too
it's
close to Memphis.
Yeah. And this is the main thing. When you zoom in and it's like hills.
Yep.
That's what you want. That's what we're looking for, is basically
trees.
House in plenty of ghosts. Tennessee is a big notch in the Bible Belt. Yes. Yeah. Brando, it's what the plants crave. Marvin Brando. Yeah. Tennessee is smack in the Bible Belt. Yeah. And correction, thanks to the government who gave me at least some of my tax money back, I could invest in it. Yeah, and the thing is that this is what I try and say to most of the guys and girls in our position. It's like Rumble. So Rumble pays out a creator, use some of that, say 10% of it, whatever it may be, and reinvest it in your channel. Reinvest it into a subscription. Reinvest it into a new microphone. Reinvest it into start saving some just 10% of that revenue that you've earned towards something to put into the channel, because then you're going to see a quality improvement, a step quality improvement in your channel because of it. I normally just push everything back into the channel as much as I can do. I mean, it is what it is. I'll try and do as much. I'm just going to switch my battery. I'm not going to be able to hear anything for a second.
Oh, he's deaf. What can I say about him? Oh, is he back? Are you back?
I am back now.
Oh.
Rockefeller says, "What's 10% of zero?" Rockefeller, are you on Rumble yet? You need to get your ass over to Rumble, because you'll be able to get fucking monetized in no time, and then you'll get like 200 dibdobs. Unlocking law. So Maria says, "Thanks for making my 8-hour airport wait fun." Oh, bless your heart. That sucks. Toasty. How you doing, Toasty? Good to see you. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, Grizzled, a lot of the property lines are peculiar. Some of them we've looked at, and they go in, out, round the corner. You've got a bit sticking out over here, sometimes the other side of the road. There's a lot like that.
Yeah, in terms of Rumble, I know most of the creators got somewhere between $200 and $400 this month. And that's for small creators like us. So why would you not take that opportunity? Dazzy's off.
Thank you, Dazzy.
You take care of yourself, sweetheart. It is good to see you. Go slap the other half for me and say hi to Quinn. Give him a good old squidge.
Yeah, tell him his ghost is still on our fridge.
Adam Gray, you are fucking out there compared to myself, mate. Rumble is pretty great. We've made $3,000 so far. Holy fuck,
Fantastic, mate.
Holy shit, that puts me to fucking shame. I need to learn your tricks. Or try and persuade your audience to come and watch Tombi. No, well done, mate. That's fucking excellent news. Because it validates what we always said. Rumble's the place to go. YouTube are a bunch of wankers. Rumble's where it's at.
Yeah.
Looking at houses. So one of the things I generally look at when I'm scanning down here is the square footage. So you don't want anything too small. So
No,
normally I'd
it's got to be
say
over 2,000.
yeah, normally I say 2,500 at a minimum. I'm not going to entertain anything where the boundary splits. So that one's out. Houses in but no. I said Tennessee. There's one of them is in Kentucky.
Yeah, you quite often get that.
Yeah, there's not many.
No.
The fuck is that? It looks like a fucking church, man.
Ooh,
Does look like a church.
that looks a bit creepy.
You know what it looks like? It looks like the building, they've removed all of the cladding from the outside.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay.
Actually, that's quite a pleasant surprise.
I definitely think it was an old churchy or something.
Oh. Yeah, we couldn't, if it was, we couldn't buy that. I'd fucking burn as I walked through the door.
I might set fire as I walk through. But the only thing is that they've got, like, that's a lot of fucking space.
Yeah.
That's a big fucking open space. Holy shit.
Do you know the one thing that I don't like that I've seen a lot of is there's no banister up the staircase.
Yeah, we would need to have banisters. Yeah, Atom Great donations to hit that amount. That's fucking phenomenal, brother. Well done. I'm glad for you. I'm fucking glad for you. Blair to Blair. How you doing, brothers? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Thank you very much. That ceiling, thumbs up, Atom Grey says. Yeah, so you can see where the beers are kept. But that's a fucking high ceiling.
Yeah, and that's only a mezzanine up there.
Yeah, so it's a mezzanine. It's a mezzanine floor.
I don't like the kitchen either.
Yeah, this smarts of a converted church because that looks like the communal area that you find in an office where you go grab your cup of coffee before you have a convention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like that place at all.
You know what I mean? I still want to just have a look at the rest of it. Because anything has got the potential to be changed.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. I wouldn't even go to look at it.
That's the upstairs of the mezzanine.
Yeah, I don't like the place.
That's a streaming pad. Right, okay, that one's scratched off the doodah. Not looking at that one. Too creepy. 2,600 Buchanan. Isn't Buchanan down towards Memphis? Yes, we've seen this one. We've seen this one because this one's this one's the one with the stables. Yeehaw, grandpa!
Yeah.
Man, you got a pretty mouth.
I wouldn't even bother looking at it. It
Dingoes.
was, I didn't like it at all. I'd rather live in a caravan.
Very close to the main road. Though, cleverly, they've put the tree line up to block you from seeing it.
And it blocks some of the sound out.
Yeah. Nice floor. We've looked at this one before.
Yeah.
We've looked at this one before.
Yeah. Because we said we'd have
the
to
galley
knock
kitchen
walls down and all sorts because of the kitchen.
Yeah,
and
the galley kitchen. And I couldn't figure out the sex chairs because they definitely look kind of like
big vibrators.
Yeah, they look like you kind of like strap in and just get vibrated while someone's sticking something in you. It's like a bit saucy. A bit saucy. We could do jumping jacks and ninja moves. Fuck yeah. That's what it's all about. I love horses, Rockefeller says. Yes. We like horses. I might have to zoom out. And see if we capture any more.
How about that one? That side, the right-hand side.
The blue one. 95,000 acres. Something tells me that they've made a mistake there.
That's an acre. That's only got an acre with it.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's in a town. That looks like the Addams Family house. Not the Addams Family. Edward Scissorhands. Looks like an Edward Scissorhands house. Oh, it's only got like 3 fucking pictures. That's not going to fucking entice anybody. Let's carry on over a bit more.
What's the 400k red one between Nashville and Knoxville?
This one.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Oh, I think I've looked at that
yeah,
one as well.
we have.
Because it looks like it's got dead bodies. And I think it's a veggie plot.
the vegetables. Oh.
Ooh.
That's different. 15 acres.
Needs work on the outside.
Needs. I don't think it does. I think it's deceptive. It needs a clean. But I think it's deceptive. Oh fuck yeah! It does need a clean. Fucking that hasn't been lived in for a long time. Either it hasn't been lived in for a long time, or the previous tenants.
It's another project.
It's another. It's probably an abandoned snatchback. Yeah, because they've blocked up the fireplace. All of the mate. Can you remember when they used to do that? They used to put newspaper on the walls for insulation.
Yep.
Do you know what this feels like? A hunter's cabin. This feels like a hunter's cabin.
Catch you later, Jacob.
Jacob, gotta go. Have a good one. Happy house hunting. You take care of yourself, brother. You take care of yourself. Much love, mate. Oof. But I will say they do have a Trump 2024 sticker on their fridge, so they must be awesome. That place. There's a lot of work.
Needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
The whole place needs gutting. All the ceilings out and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of water damage.
Fuck. Yeah.
There's water damage. Fuck it. Yeah, this looks like it's been abandoned. Honestly, this looks like not necessarily abandoned, but this looks like it's a snatchback. This looks like a snatchback.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work.
Wait, it needs outside work and inside work.
Yeah, and I think for that money, that's far too much.
And it's only got 15 acres. I mean, the amount of
That's
work you
far
need to
too
do on
much.
that, I would be going a lot less than that.
Yeah, that's far too much money for that.
Especially where it is as well.
Chattanooga is not too bad, but it's more the fact that that's more a 375, probably not even that, 350,000.
I wouldn't give
because
more than 350 because it's going to cost you 100,000 plus
exactly.
to do the bloody place up.
Just the outside work is enough. Just the outside work is enough, and that's going to take an awful lot of work to get it shipshape again. Every single one of those ceilings basically needs to come out.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, trees all around, so yeah, that's fine. But there's a lot of work required there. You're close to Chattanooga, so at least it's close to a city. You're close to the Appalachians, so close to hiking trails and whatever. I mean, technically, you are in the Appalachians at this point.
Yeah, Melvin,
Appalachians.
I did look at buying a lump of land and building on it.
Yeah.
So to build a 4-bedroom ranch-style bungalow with a basement and then bonus room over the top of the garages, material and labour, $400,000.
Yeah.
So that's okay if you can get a large lump of land cheap.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to, isn't it? I mean, if you could get the land cheap enough.
But then a lot of times when you can get just the land, you've got to have all the services put in and septic tanks and all the rest of it when you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you're adding another 100,000 just for that.
Yeah.
That actually looks quite.
I think we've had a look at this one because it's on an auction. And the first thing I said, it's got a fucking big fireplace. Yeah, because this was the one that's on a hill. Yes. Out in the sticks, which is perfect in terms of position and location. It was perfect, but it just required a fucking lot of work.
Yeah.
And again, it comes back to that you are looking at spending 100,000, especially removing these tiles at the ceiling.
Yeah, you've got to get a specialist in to remove them because they're all asbestos.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Because this one also had the really clear basement conversion on it.
Yeah.
It was all open.
There's got to be a reason why a lot of these houses aren't selling.
Yeah, because people haven't got that amount of money. People are the reason why these are selling, or the reason why people are trying to sell them, and they're not being sold is, let's go down to the where is the history on its being sold values?
I think you went past it. Oh, it was down there. You just there. Oh, that's a tax assessment.
Yeah, that's the tax assessment. So what I mean is, so the one thing to bear in mind with some of these is you look at the property value. You look at the property value of it and what it's available now. A year ago, it's probably 100,000 less. 2 years ago, probably 150,000 less, and 5 years ago, half the price. People are jacking up the cost, thinking that they're going to make a quick buck. They're not going to sell. So at the end of the day, they're really not doing themselves any favors. As a result, 176 acres.
Serious?
Well, actually, that actually makes more sense if it's 176 fucking acres. Because that's a lot of fucking land. That's a lot of fucking land. Lot lines.
And what happened to that? That's not right.
No, because it goes across the road.
It goes over the road.
Goes across the road.
Shit. Yeah.
For that, and you've got the creek running through it. That there, I would argue, is actually probably worth it. Now, knowing that there is a property, yeah, it's not in the best condition, can be done work. The 176 acres, of which there's a fucking stream running through it, a creek running through it.
Oh, that's starting price. It's an auction.
Yeah. Jonathan Stevie says, also, all of the COVID mortgage stuff ends in September. So you're going to get a lot of defaults. And yeah, because obviously they had the ability to push the mortgage batch, didn't they?
See, we only got a 3-month holiday from
Of which I then paid back.
Yeah. So we got a 3-month mortgage break during COVID. But we took the break just in case.
Yep.
But because he was still working full time, the money was still coming in, so we just paid it anyway.
Davey Verse, yeah, I need to start grifting. 2 years this move, ain't it? Question mark. Maybe 100k subs can get sponsors a house build. Maybe that's that's as funny as it should be. I should make a $500,000 goal, and basically anything that comes in just goes into that. So the end results of every super chat, every Rumble rant is the house fund, and there's a counter on the screen so you can see it. Fucking hell, that I would feel like fucking DSP if I did that. But then it's a goal on screen, so I mean, it is what it is.
I think the savings pot, house savings pot, from chats and things like that is at about, I don't know, I think there's about 1,200 in there at the moment.
Yep. Yeah. Right.
So I have been saving it, guys.
Yeah.
I've been doing sneaky savers.
It's 10 past. John Ambler! How you doing, brother? Galadorn, a lot of Zillow flippers driving up the prices too, as well as the app, making it easy for price fixing. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. You're getting a lot of people flipping the houses, which is just going to drive up the price. Unfortunately, it's only going to drive up. Panda Simone's in chat as well, guys. Everybody say hello to Panda. Hello, Tombi and Tam, as well as the gang. See, the thing is that you can only drive prices up so far before the housing market will crash. It's that fine line.
People stop buying. They stop moving.
Correct.
If you push the market too high, nobody moves.
No one can afford it. And then you're in this position where your house isn't going to sell. You've got to take a knock on your flip, and you lose money because you got too greedy.
Yeah.
Because you got too greedy. That's very tidy. Hey, blue. I think we looked at this one because it was the same colour. It's the same colour as ours.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I think of that either. I think it's actually... Yeah, didn't I say it's a bit...
Piggledy.
Cramped.
Yeah, and we said the same thing about the oven. But at least they got a butler sink. Nice.
Yes, that's what we said. It's actually a very nice sink. I like the taps too.
Yeah.
That I don't like.
Which bit? That.
The Tunnel of Doom.
The tunnel. Right. Yeah. Oh, it's hot as balls, and I've got to get ready for another show in 50 minutes. So, Tam.
My balls are not hot.
Hold on. Let me feel them. They are fucking warm. Don't know what you're talking about, woman.
My balls are nice and cold.
No, your balls are hot and sticky. They're stuck to my leg right now. Right. Tam, where are you going to be? What are you going to be doing? Anything coming up? You got to do some gaming streams. You got to start racking in that Rumble time.
I know, but I've got nothing I can play.
Well, you now need to start looking in Steam for games.
Yeah, but I could buy 50 games and not be able to play one of them.
Right.
So
why don't you do a stream where you just go through Steam for the day? And people recommend games to you. and you can check them out in Steam live with your chat.
I could.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Right. Keep an eye out for that stream. I'm going to be back in 45 minutes for Anime After Dark. We're going to watch another couple of episodes. Then after Anime After Dark, I'm going to be on Levistro's channel for Dragon Cast. Come and check us out for that. And to everybody in chat, thank you very much indeed for the donations, the super chats, the member message.
Yes, thank you, guys.
And the Rumble rants for the first time.
Who is Robin?
Robin D's nuts on your face!
Bofa.
What was that, sorry?
Bofa.
Hey?
Both
of these nuts.
Both of these nuts. Lol. Right, until next time, guys, look after yourselves. We'll be back for 2Ts next Thursday. Until then, look after yourselves.
No, we won't.
Why?
Yes, we will.
We will.
It's all right. I'm getting me calendar's muddled up. Look, everything's wedding at the moment.
Yeah, I know, but I know what I'm talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, there's a surprise.
I'm old and senile.
Need we say more, chat? Need we say more? Bye for now. Bye for now. Let's do it.
Bye.
So that's the end. We've talked away. Tombi and Tam, we're done for the day. TV talk and a bit of the news. Some movie reviews, but now we must move. From big screen dreams to our daily schemes. Moves, pets, and holiday themes. Poppy and Rosie snoring so proud. Cosmo, Yarny, and Salem, no need for a crowd. So smash that like, don't miss a sub. You never know what's coming up. Two voices, one vibe. Join the squad. That's 2 T's in a pod.